All right, let's take a look at this Tomb Raider. It's 8 minutes, first preview.
Gotta say, you captured your good side.
You know what Tomb Raider is. Chances are you've played one of Lara Croft's many adventures, or at least one of the cinematic action adventures that her original 1996 expedition inspired, whether that be the Uncharted, Horizon, or Star Wars Jedi series.
Oh, that's problematic. They said that she predates Uncharted. Don't let the Uncharted fans hear that. He was the first grizzled white man to ever collect treasure and jump off explosions and shit. Don't let them hear that. Indiana Jones don't exist. Lara Croft don't exist.
But now it's time to go all the way.
PlayStation 3.
The Legacy of Atlantis takes us
Real Sony pony shit.
The imagining of the story that kickstarted an entire genre. We recently had the opportunity to play through its short water puzzle, cartwheel, and dinosaur shootout-filled demo, which certainly felt familiar.
The game is really vibrant. I like it.
This new lick of paint and more modern tweaks.
Very pretty.
Sprinkled in.
This mechanism looks like the waterfall regulator, but clearly it's not working.
It was.
This looked like one of them games you're gonna play that's gonna make you feel stupid. Like you're gonna get to these sections with these complex puzzles and be like, I know this shit a puzzle. Like the worst kind of puzzles in games are the ones where you can't figure out even how to start it. Once you get it going, it's okay. But it's like, damn, what's the first step?
We were left intrigued.
But I'm here for it. I like games like that. I'm here for it.
Using a new box of tricks will go when the full game releases next February. 30 years is a long time, especially in the rapidly evolving world of video games. And if you've picked up a controller,
you be having slow moments.
The original Tomb Raider recently, nothing emphasizes that like how Lara Croft.
This is the new one, not the remake.
Stiff and heavy, with your thumbs the victim of her sluggish turning circle. Lara's maneuverability resembles that of a transatlantic ocean liner more than an enterprising Atlantis explorer. Thankfully, this remake, co-developed by the series' long-term custodian Crystal Dynamics and newcomer Flying Wild Hog, fixes this. This Lara is light on her feet, with a floaty jump more reminiscent of Princess Peach than Nathan Drake. It takes a little getting used to at first, especially if you've become accustomed to the adhesive-fingered approach that Naughty Dog injected into the action-adventure game, which was the—
I'm not gonna lie, this shit looked tough. This looked like a day one cop. This looked tough. He just said it was a remake. Oh, my fault. What's the name? What's the name of what? I don't know if I want to play this one then. I want to play the new one. What's the name of the new one then? Because they announced 2 of them.
The foundation for
this still looked tough though.
Survivor trilogy.
Maybe I get it on sale. Catalyst, okay.
This Lara still clings on to some of the old.
Because I've played the original Tomb Raider on the N-Gage. I'm probably the only person you'll ever hear say that. Not on PlayStation 1. I played it on the N-Gage.
School movement feel of the PS1 original, something that admittedly proved a bit of a struggle during the demo's early moments, but in time we found this freer feeling.
Why not play this one too? Because I played the original one. It would depend. If there's nothing to play, I'll play it. But if there's something else that's, you know, more captivating, because unfortunately this is my job. Yeah, the taco. Unfortunately, this is my job, so I got to play things that people want to see as well. I got to find that balance between, you know, things that I enjoy, but also people want to see.
Well, even if her jumps did make us wonder if the Lost Valley in Peru had become some sort of zero-gravity zone.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. Don't apologize. I love the N-Gage, bro. The N-Gage had its flaws. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know if I ever told this story, bro. The original G4, they used to make fun of the N-Gage all the time. And because I was younger and immature, that shit used to make me so fucking mad. If you remember the old G4, they would do like reviews and skits, and there would always just be this random fat white guy in a corner, and he would just be like, N-Gage! He would just shout it, I'm on the N-Gage! And that shit used to make me so fucking, I'm like, it's not that fucking bad. I used to scream at the TV, it's not that bad. The only thing that was bad about the N-Gage was the screen size. It was bad. But the actual hardware, the graphics at the time, it was the best on the market. The controls were solid, and you can make calls on that joint, bro. You can make calls on that joint. But if it would have just had a bigger screen, it could have been a proper PSP competitor. I thought the N-Gage was okay. It was okay.
Influenced approach.
N-Gage!
Build into the idea that you're truly exploring.
Did you have to move the battery to switch the games? You did on the original N-Gage. I didn't have the original one. The taco. I had the N-Gage Q, the one that came out like a year later, where they fixed it so you didn't have to remove the battery. If they would have came out with that one before the taco one, I think it would have done better. But the taco one was so poorly designed. But yeah, the original one, you had to pull out the battery to put the game in. That shit was ass. That one was ass. I would agree with that.
The small area of jungle we were dropped into contained one of the classic cog and water puzzles that Lara has worked her way through dozens of times over the years. Using a full exploration suite of climbing, swimming, and grappling.
You sound like a Zune endorser. I did have a Zune, nigga. Yo, shout out to Son Raku. That shit used to make me mad too. I had a Zune. I had a Zune in high school, and people used to be like, "You got that new iZone?" I'm like, "That shit is it's not Apple. It's Zune, bruh. This nigga got an iZone, bro." That's what they used to say. I remember I popped that shit out. I thought that shit was so cool because the Zune was more expensive. It had an OLED screen on it, bro. I remember this one dude at lunch. I was like, "Yeah, I got that Zune." They were showing out their iPods and shit like that. This nigga said, "Hey, look, everybody peep. This nigga got that iZone bullshit, bro." I'm like, "Bullshit? This shit cool as hell, bro. I'm watching videos on it, man. Get the fuck out of it." The Zune was better than the fucking iPod. I don't want to hear that shit.
Search of the missing machine components that would unlock the giant gate blocking Lara's progress.
Yeah, it had a browser and
Brand
everything.
new grapple gadget that can be fired out.
But you know how high school is, middle school. Once niggas get their jokes off, bruh. I don't know how it is in a white school, but once niggas get their jokes off, you ain't coming back, bruh. This nigga got the iZone, bro. Somebody get this nigga get some money so he get an Apple.
Spider-Man style. These are age-old puzzles design-wise, but made modern by Smart Edition.
Yeah, I got treated like a PS4 nigga, exactly.
Really display the legacy of Atlantis' desire to be more than just a remake, borrowing from the likes of Crystal Dynamics' more recent trilogy and how it approaches Lara's toolkit.
Decoration or spare part?
A further addition is the number of collectibles littered throughout the world and the ability to survey the environment in search of the secrets using Lara's...
She got a Modern Warfare 2 heart rate monitor.
Atlantis is still a largely linear adventure, but venturing off the main path will reward you with all sorts of treasures, whether they be documents that build out the lore of an ancient civilization,
She got a
or
Zune.
objects that grant Lara extra skill points. Unfortunately,
I wanted to N-Gage so bad in 6th grade. Shit was lit, bro.
Exactly how we'll be able to tweak her ability.
And you know what also made the N-Gage so lit? It had a lot of console ports on it, which you couldn't get on handhelds at that time. And because everybody was shitting on the N-Gage, the games were like dirt cheap, bro. So I played a lot of games on that.
Mere existence is again a sign of newfound depth. And
I wish I still had mine. I bet you that bitch is worth money. I wish I would have kept it.
The British adventurer's first story, it's actually part of the same universe now as the prequel trilogy that ran between 2013 and 2018.
It's the only thing that makes sense to me now.
This isn't her first rodeo, and she boasts the...
Wait, did he say this is the same universe? Am I bugging? Hold up.
Newfound depth, and that all makes sense because although Legacy of Atlantis is a retelling of the British adventurer's first story, it's actually part of the same universe now.
It is.
The prequel trilogy
Okay.
ran between 2013 and 2018.
It's the only thing that makes sense to me now.
This isn't her
Okay.
first rodeo.
So they just redesigned the character, but it's in the same universe.
This is best displayed in combat, of which we got
I'm not mad at
a
that.
taste after stepping through the huge doorway opened up by the aforementioned cog-finding problem-solving. It was on the other side that we were welcomed by a gang of hungry velociraptors, a far more vicious resident of Peru than Paddington Bear. That's probably for the best, though, because the thought of unleashing multiple rounds into one of Britain's most adorable imports would have probably led to a lot of crying. Thankfully, then, it was the job of one of Britain's most
you
deadly
accurate as
exports
fuck.
to take on these prehistoric menaces instead, dodging, cartwheeling...
Anybody in this bitch ever used a window phone? Them hoes is low-key fire.
Between them and you, and you'll be able to
Nah, the Windows phone was not it, nigga. Cut it out. That interface was terrible.
fire those iconic...
Can I also say I like the character redesign? I actually think this character redesign might be the best Lara. I feel like it strikes a good middle ground between the original Lara and then like the newer one. Because the original Lara was over-sexualized with the big-ass blocky boobs. It just looked fucking goofy. And then the newer one, they made her just like super athletic. Like they were just trying to completely get away from the sexy legacy. And I in my opinion, I don't think that's good either. Cause like there's no, what's wrong with a woman being sexy? You know what I'm saying? I feel like this looks like a good natural looking woman. Like this is a good character design.
double pistols that
It's not OD. It's not like over. It's cool.
Felt snappy and responsive, but really came alive once another new skill up Lara's non-existent sleeves was introduced, the focus system. Look, we don't have that much footage, so I'm just going to show you all that again, right? Performing well-timed acrobatics during combat and evading enemies at the right
Oh, she got a little sidestep.
focus meter, filling up charges that can be used with a quick press of the right bumper. Upon doing so, she stylishly spins into the air and enters bullet time, allowing you to unload full magazines into enemies.
Oh, we might have to get on this. That's kind of fire. We got we got fucking Max Payne mechanics. Oh shit. Bullet time and dinosaurs. And I'm not gonna lie, like I said, I was kind of on the fence, but then I also heard him say earlier in the video this is a linear experience, so it might be kind of short too. I'm kind of fucking with that too.
Particularly freeze in the line of fire. It's a great addition to the action, further bringing these classic fights into the modern age while giving Lara...
This shit used to look so real to us, man.
We're intrigued to see if more powerful uses of these focus changes await deeper in the game, perhaps where they could be used in a similar way to how Sucker Punch's Ghost series grants you devastating attacks and abilities at the cost of using more than one circle of energy. before we could experiment too much with Tomb Raider's own take on gun fu.
Thank you for not having your videos on members only, because I love to watch all the vids I miss.
Into the arena stepped a towering.
You talking about my stream VODs? Do people do that on YouTube? They lock their VODs behind memberships? That's crazy.
T-Rex, which made both
I never
Lara
played Stranglehold.
and her previous foes flee the scene in haste. We're having to use footage from Anniversary to illustrate this.
Some
because
do,
we
yes.
weren't given B-roll of the new T-Rex
interesting.
segment. But we can say the sequence has undergone a complete facelift, translating the primitive capabilities of the original PlayStation into something.
Like, I don't see a reason to do that, just because you make money off the VOD still from like ad revenue. So it's like you might as well just keep it public.
More cinematic. Rather than a simple shooting affair, the scene now begins.
I don't think pissing off your fan base is worth the extra couple subs.
As Lara slides, swings, and clambers to escape its sharp-toothed maw. There's a great sense of peril in the cinematography and effective use of slow motion as Lara slides between the dinosaur's legs, mirrored by a great sense of muddled bewilderment and desperation in the voice of Alex Wilton Reagan, the latest actor to pick up the dual pistols. And partway through this attempted escape is where our time with Legacy of Atlantis ended, as Lara plunged into a river, her rope bridge escape route destroyed.
We got Tomb Raider and Fable in February. Which one comes out first?
Cliffhanger concluded a short but varied look at what this latest reboot of Tomb Raider has to offer, and so far it feels like all the necessary ingredients are there.
Tomb Raider? I might pick it up then.
To blend the classic feel of Lara Croft's movement with a more modern approach to combat and exploration.
This figure they're worshipping, could it be Qualipec?
What more could you ask for? We're looking forward to see how all that comes together when Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis arrives on February 12th, 2027 for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Nintendo Switch 2. You could play it in the Peruvian jungles, imagine that. For more...
Yeah, if it's coming out first in February and there's nothing else, I might cop it. I had a debate on about how long games are, and basically this guy was arguing how if a game is $70, the story should be 100 hours. That nigga's crazy. That's an unemployed take. I also feel like people who have that take have never created anything in life. By that logic, every movie should be 15 fucking hours, bro. Like, what are you talking about? If you enjoy something, just replay it. I do feel like, where did that go? You know, I feel like when I was a kid, I would only get like 2 games a year tops. Sometimes only 1. That's fun fact. That's the only reason I'm really good at Smash Bros. When I got a GameCube, year 1, I got Luigi's Mansion. That's all I played. And then I think year 2, when Smash Bros. Melee came out, that was the only game my parents bought me for like 2 years. And that was back when there was no fucking online. So that's all I played. I just played level 9 computer the entire time, over and over and over. That's how I get good at that shit. Like, if you like something, just fucking replay it. Like, I don't understand. Yeah, I played Ocarina of Time multiple times. You loved it, right? Replay it. And I feel like there's no excuse to, because you have more tools than ever. You have so many reviews, streams, tweets, articles. People, like, one thing that's low-key pissing me off is I think NBA The Run has problems, but I'm just like, I just see stuff on social media where I'm like, yeah, you guys don't fucking read it at all. One of the main critiques I'm seeing is people saying that, like, oh man, I can't believe they launched this game with no single player. And to be fair, I do think it would have been nice to be able to create a character or some shit like that, but it's been that way for like the last 6 fucking months. They've done multiple beta tests. Why are you shocked by that? Like, all you should do is just give your feedback and keep it moving. I'm like, bruh, y'all are just being purposely obtuse at this point. That, or you just don't fucking read, because they're not hiding it as a secret. They said it's an online experience. Read. Yeah, I played Sonic 2 to the point where I was speed running before I was even a thing. These would pop up crying about game lift and everything. Yeah, and then that $70 game lift thing is not even a fair argument, because that's not true. Like, going back to NBA The Run, that game is only $30. At $30, it's exactly what it's supposed to fucking be, bro. If it was $70, yeah, y'all could dunk on that shit. But it's exactly what it needed to be at fucking $30, and they're going to be adding more content. And niggas is judging it like it's a $70 game. So it has nothing to do with the length. A lot of y'all are just fucking hard-headed. Just want to be right about something. Want to have a hot take and go viral. I compare everything entertainment to going to the movies. If I drop that much for less than 2-hour movie, why would I ever be mad at a 10 to 15-hour game? And like I said, you can always go back and play it, man. Most games do not need to be 100 hours. The last game that I played that was 100 hours and didn't feel like it was Elden Ring. That game genuinely felt like it was 20 hours to me, because it was so fucking fun. Guys, that's a rare breed, okay? Everything does not need to be fucking 100 hours, bro. All right, let's check out this blood message you was talking about. 19 minutes. Oh, this is the game that takes place in China, I think.
修，进去看看。
Rebirth. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth would have been better if it was shorter.
不对劲。
Yeah, Neo felt like it was too fucking long, bro. I agree. It felt like 200 hours, and I think I only put 50 in. More dodge and parry slop. The lighting is nice. Did you beat Neo 3? Yeah, I beat it.
阿兄，你风不生全摘了，翻这么细。
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't really care about the story right now. I just want to see how the game plays. Oh my god. Okay. Got a little wrestling moves. Did they say how many hours Fables it would be? I don't know.
阿修，你去找阿宁吧，这里有我。还是一起。
This looks like it's gonna be a more linear game, which I'm not mad.
来。阿修，快，抓好了！快蹲下来。哎，这里真的有潘嘴吗？哎呀。
What movie you think is worth a game, at least to explore the lore? Recently, nothing off the top of my head. Hollywood is... I feel like the way some people... I feel like the way some ball... Because it's not all. I feel like the way some ball and gun gamers talk about gaming and the state of creativity with gaming being dead. I feel like that's actually Hollywood. Because everything in Hollywood is a fucking sequel or a Marvel movie now. Like... I was training with somebody the other day and he showed me this movie. It was one of his favorite movies from the 80s called Vision Quest. I had never heard of that shit. It's a movie about a guy who needed to drop 2 weight classes to wrestle the state champion. Super 80s movie. The music and shit. I might watch it. Has anybody heard of that movie? It was very interesting for a couple reasons. We were watching like the trailer and the editing was really interesting because it was so slow paced. It was like a 45-second montage of him like training and just running down the street. I was like, that wouldn't work today because everybody's so fucking brain rotted. But the other thing that stood out to me was I was saying to him, I'm like, this is such an interesting premise for a movie about a high school wrestler who needs to drop 2 weight classes so he can wrestle the state champion and get a bad bitch, bro. I'm like, they wouldn't make a movie like that anymore. It's so fucking random. But it is a very human story. It was interesting, but like they don't do that shit anymore, bro. Fucking, they do, but it's just you get maybe 1, maybe 2 at most a year. That used to be every week or every month at least. Now it's just Marvel and we got Supergirl coming next week and shit. The wrestling version of Karate Kid, pretty much. If they do it streaming on original, pretty much.
简直是，怎么回事？一条狗，已经宰了。哼，狼一样的勇士，输给了一条狗。
We got stealth elements? Toy Story 5, Scary Movie 6.
兄，咱走屋里。哎，路上的还不松口吗？
What game is this? Something blooded? Blood Message. Obsession proved that people will watch original movies. It just needs proper marketing. I'm not saying they don't exist, but Hollywood does not push them. And the unfortunate thing about movies is I do feel like they need really good advertising.
私下搜，找不到密信，都得吃鞭子。是。
Sinners last year. Yeah. Blood Message. It's called Blood Message. I mean, so far this kind of looks like a standard third-person action game. Like, it doesn't look bad, but I'm not really blown away right now. I feel like I've played this game before. It's just like the Chinese version. In fact, I'm on the AMC A-list member. There's actually an indie movie every weekend, just not promoted. I would get AMC A-list because I just found out that you can connect it to Fandango so that you could just pre-order your tickets for free on there. But AMC sucks. At least the ones around my house. All the seats are like airplane seats. The popcorn be real dry and shit like that. I like Regal around my way is good. But Regal don't got something as good as that. Not to my knowledge, at least. Regal ass by my crib. The Regal by my crib, the popcorn be buttery.
这是最后一个，继续走。来吧。
My man dressed like Wall Yu.
找到了没有？找到了，在这呢。好，有什么？去畜生！阿泰，什么鬼？看到没挡住，受死！
Okay. Got a little stylish combat.
把他围起来！我杀了你！将军不会放过你！害死你！
This combat looks good. Name of the game is Blood Message. It was announced at Summer Games Fest. Then why did it make it seem like he got hit by a grenade? I've been slammed like that in real life in wrestling practice. A grenade sound effect does not go off. When you land on your back like that, you lose all wind. That's what happens, and you suffocate. They're gonna be playing fucking Splinter Cell.
就为了找一封信。
信。
时日虚实，共赴大事。今晚，阿泰。
I don't know if anything I just watched is actual gameplay now. I mean, buttons popped up. I think it is. I don't know.
骑士可能泄了风声，我得去告诉乌镇大使。
好。
I don't know who any of these characters are. Let's just keep going to the gameplay. Is this Mongolia? Nah, I think it's China. A lot of picking up letters in this game. We in that Gobi Desert or something.
搜，继续，给我。搜不到，都去死！闭嘴！让徒儿听见了，有的是鞭子。
Does it feel like the camera's too close? Especially like in these like stealth sections, I feel like the camera's a little too close. I would like to be able to see more. Yeah, like you literally can't see nothing on that right side. The FOV is hella tight.
搜了2遍，反倒击证者都送上去了。继续搜，凡是带子的都别落下。射！
Must have been the wind. Damn dog. Yeah, this game reminds me of Assassin's Creed, just with more visceral combat and like a closer camera. I think this game would probably live or die based off the story. It looks good, but I'm not seeing anything that's mind-blowing me. Like I'm just looking for like maybe 1 or 2 unique gameplay mechanics, but I do feel like I've seen this game before. Game name, Blood Message.
没有密信。去东方。是。图，这些叛贼像沙漠里的火一样。
Damn.
宁杀光，不放过，滚！
Yeah, the animations look unique. Some of them in the combat. Like that's cool right there. That was a nice transition. Ow! Yeah, he closed it on me right away.
不想死了，滚！就是他，杀了他！
Yes, Blood Message. A lot of QTEs though, a lot of fucking QTEs. It feels like these sections are kind of playing themselves. Which, depending on who you are, you might like or might not like that. Yeah, I'm on 007 tonight. Trying to pull that man out the wood. Whoa. Whoa.
得赶紧回家。
没看见他。继续搜，他走不远。四周兜着了，没看到那人。哼，看亲自来抓，他还能跑得了？
Like, what I would like to see is, does he have like some type of special skills? Like, you remember how Connor could like hop in the tree and then throw that dagger in somebody's throat and then hang them? Like, it can borrow from other stuff, but I do feel like this is like a Chinese Assassin's Creed. Like, I'm not. The only thing that stands out to me is like some of the violence is visceral, but other than that, like, and even still, then I could be like, well, why would I play this when I can play Wolverine? Wolverine's way more visceral. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look like a bad game, but I'm not seeing anything that's like, I gotta play this day one. This is like, it's looking like an on sale type of game if I have the time. Right now, it's just too much competition to be playing generic action games.
这家业得赶在入夜前走。
Yeah, it's a new IP.
连孩子都
Got a piece of Eden or some shit?
饶是他！抓住他！我心肝！
Cinematic slop. Chill, 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 chill. What up, Dread Helsing? Name of the game is Blood Message. Yeah, like, I feel like the more that I see it, like, this game almost play like the way some people were talking about 007, it feels like this game is playing itself for the most part. A lot of running, cinematic, and then when it does get to the gameplay, like half the gameplay is QTEs. Yeah, time to tap X. Shit, just call me a cinematic slop enjoyer. You like what you like. I'm not saying this is a bad game. I wouldn't call this bad. You like what you like. I think for me, what I'm trying to articulate is when you make a cinematic, more linear experience, you're producing a more concise experience. And it gives you more wiggle room to explore like the combat. Like for a game like this to like get me super excited because it's linear and cinematic, I need the combat to be fucking gas. I want to see crazy combos and abilities and stuff like that. But like this looks like Diet Assassin's Creed. That's the issue. I had dog hair in my fucking mouth. Don't get a border collie. It's like, otherwise, why are you making a linear game if you're just gonna be generic?
Anil, 收拾东西。Anil, Anil, Anil, Anil.
It's giving Rise, Son of Rome. I am kind of getting that vibe. Is there combat? They've shown a little bit, but it's like a lot of QTEs and stuff. I got a pit bull. Her hair gets everywhere. I find hair in my mouth all the goddamn time. I'm just like, bro. Especially because he likes to hug. Another letter. Yeah, we've seen like 10 letters. Am I bugging? Have we seen like 10 different letters that they've read in this shit? This is letter of the video game. Oh shit. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Oh shit. They got Assassin's Creed gauntlets? Ends on a cutscene. Who hyped this up in the chat? I wasn't that impressed. Yeah, what's the consensus on this? This is I would put this in the maybe category. I gotta see more gameplay, and like I said, like if you're gonna make a linear game, it gives you the wiggle room to really, you know, flesh out that combat, and the combat was super generic the little bit that we saw. The best part I think is the graphics and the cinematics, but like I'm a gameplay first person, so it depends on who you are. If you are a cinematics first type of person, this might be a game for you. Somebody said it honestly reminds me of that old Rise game, Son of Rome. We reached a time where in-game graphics look as good as cinematic for trailers. That's true. Gameplay kind of reminds me of that Naughty Dog game, but with Chinese style. Interesting to check it out. They talking about The Last of Us or some shit? To each his own. This is a maybe. This is a maybe. I'd say lukewarm. Sometimes these showcases don't even show the true gameplay, like I've seen where they have the QTEs in the showcase, but then not the final combat. But yep, and I liked Rise. I remember that shit. I didn't play it on the Xbox One. They got kind of lukewarm reviews, funny enough. Somebody linked this in the chat. What is this? It's coming out June 18th. Nigga, what? Next week. Brand new action RPG from the creators of Octopath. Have I seen this already? I think I've seen this.
Please, bring me back to life.
Very anime. Elliot, The Millennium Tales, The Adventures of Elliot.
Elliot.
Oh yeah, I have seen this. I'm not playing this. It looks good, but I'm not playing this. I still ain't beat 007, man. Maybe like a Steam sale type of game. Who linked this? Who linked this? Y'all looking forward to this game? Steam Deck? Steam Deck game. Then somebody else linked this. Oh, somebody said this looked like Def Jam. What is this? Underground. Why can't I can't pause the video? What the fuck? I can't pause the video. I'm trying to read the caption. There we go. The latest Underground World War beta is here, bringing a major expansion to the combat system with new attacks, finishers, grappling options, and 14 new characters. Wishlist on Steam now. The song is Sita, Give It Up. Underground World War. Never heard of this. Underground World War is a new game inspired by Def Jam, so they are trying to make a Def Jam game from the Netherlands. All right, let's see. We got 800 people in here in the chat, no likes. Hit the like button. We almost got 900 viewers in the Twitch chat alone.
Moody, I'm a rude shit. That's how I give it up. Salty, you don't like it. Well, I don't give a fuck. I drop addies, my dude say. Tryna live it up. Say my name, I don't give a fuck. But respect my shit, you see what's up. Moody, I'm a rude shit. That's how I give it up. Salty, you don't like it. Well, I don't give a fuck. I drop addies, my dude say. Tryna live it up. Say my name, I don't give a fuck. We respect my shit, you see what's up. On my bullshit like I'm Brawson. Kellogg's frozen, I'm feeling great. You grimy hoes is exhausting. That's really shorty.
Who linked this? Drop 5 stars in the chat to apologize. This shit does not look like Def Jam. I mean, it looks like it's trying to be Def Jam, but this shit sucks, bruh. This looked like a mini clip premium game. This is not no fucking Def Jam. Don't disrespect one of the greatest video games made of all time, man. Like, first of all, where the rappers at, man? Where the rappers at? And this song sucks. Yeah, we're out of here. This nigga went Super Saiyan and a rapper brawler. We're out of here. This nigga went Super Saiyan. That's fucking crazy. Hey, chat.
Man, I'm gonna play this off stream, man. We're gonna finish this mission up off stream.
Super Saiyan Jalen that ass. That shit's fucking funny, man. Yo, EA, please bring back Def Jam. That's not it. We're not playing that, chat. We're not fucking. Look at this shitty mobile game. I'm not gonna lie, it does like a shitty fucking mobile game. Shout out to T Plus with the sub. Appreciate it. Came a Joning member too. You getting that 33 Immortals? When that come out? I thought it was already out. Am I bugging them? LOL, that's the Blaze move. Is that what it was supposed to be? Oh shit.
Shifty hoes, I can't relate. If it's meant for me, I don't ask, I take. Game's mine now, respectfully. Or you other chicks who move out the way, I'm on a mission.
It is.
If you're not on my time,
yeah, that's not it, man. That's not it. Somebody in the chat said it looked like a PSP game. It do. Also, what is these sound effects? These cartoon ass, these squashy ass sound effects, man. These squishy joints. I won't lie though. There's potential there. Nah. I'll get off this chat. Hey, if y'all like it, we love it. That's not